Okay. Should we start?
No present for you.
It's fine. I can't really hear it that well.
Oh, I'm already getting my sweat on with this hoods.
Take your hoodie off.
No.
I've got nowhere to clip it on. I need the lapels.
Need a beard. We should all get like fake beards just for the mic. Beard stand.
Or you could put them all in my beard and I'll just come around whenever you talk.
Oh, that's so weird.
Put my beard really close to you. He's got so many uses.
As
so many
name 2 others.
I keep my pens in it at work.
One more.
And when you go to the Far East, you're treated like some kind of like a misfit of nature because they can't grow beards. So they're looking at you like, how have you done
But
that?
I thought they could.
Is that just because they've seen Pirates of the Caribbean and they're like, are you that octopus guy with the...
That does happen. That does happen.
Think that people live in your beard?
No, they literally just come up to you and they just stare at you like this. And then they get a phone camera and then they just go, and you're like, whoa, whoa there.
That's so strange.
Yeah, I was having breakfast
unusual.
and they were just like, this woman came and sat next to us and then she just, on our table, and we're like, hello? And then she just went. Obviously, Tori went, can you stop doing that, please? Because it's like 8 in the morning and I want my bacon. And then she went, oh. And then she went and sat back at her table with all of her mates and we're like, look at the pictures I took of those people over there that you can plainly see with your own eyes.
That's so funny.
But they're much closer now.
Yeah, but they're look, whoa, crazy.
Beards in real life.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, because they can only grow neck beards.
What do you mean?
Well, like
Who's they? Before we get into
I might be being a
slurs.
little bit racist now. But the Asian people in general aren't big on beards.
Okay.
I think it's genetic.
Oh,
Okay.
right. I thought you said the Middle East.
Well, explain your
really big on
travels.
beards.
Like,
Yeah.
where are we talking? Where were you?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Okay.
This was Bangkok.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the home of
No beards.
Banging
no beards.
cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Banging cocks. We didn't see any of those.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Few.
Disappointing? Or
We got asked to a ping pong show, which was
I know what you're saying.
we
Unfortunately,
turned
it
down.
out to be actual ping pong.
I've just
It's
realised
very
something.
popular over there.
I did bring my own paddle just in case, but
Right.
having none of it.
Should we start the show?
Yes, I thought that was.
Yeah, we usually introduce ourselves.
Yeah, there's an intro.
With like an intro that usually goes wrong, where I just say hello and welcome to this week's WATcast with Will
Aurora.
And Tom.
and now this man as well,
The beard.
the beard, who known as Eldge.
Yeah.
This is Eldge.
That's fine.
He's a friend. He's gonna join in, so enjoy that. That's the intro done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then was there a little bumper with like cool graphics and
I
stuff?
probably would have done that already. So
Yeah.
you're just wasting time now.
Oh. We'll continue.
I am.
Pray be.
Yeah. What?
What are we talking about?
Okay. So usually we have like a topic, but I think it was like episode 2 or 3 we had show and tell where we just brought shit that we found on the internet. Usually most of mine are the Mirror or Metro, where I just found a load of random bollocks which I wanted to share with you guys.
I've gone
What's he-
further afield.
Have you?
Wow.
CNN.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Straight to stateside.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
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 What is it?
Credible
What is
news
it? No, what
source.
actually is CNN?
I've no
Central News Network.
News? Or
Central
news?
Network News. Yeah.
One of them.
Crazy network news once you've read what I've got.
Okay. And you've printed it out, so it's
On
Because I'm old school,
it's
yeah.
document.
Yeah.
I've got
Wow.
mine on this Macintosh laptop. So
Do you want to get a free one?
Are you trying to
ready
get
for
like
you.
sponsors or something?
no,
Check
they're
out
great
the
products.
sexy Apple logo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've covered it up with a sticker
Have you?
of
Yeah, but you still
NES
mention
controller.
the name though.
whatever.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? What have you guys got anything? Are you busy?
I've got one.
You got one?
I have nothing.
Shall
Okay.
I lead off with my one?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
What we got?
Jew news.
I believe it's just called Jews.
Oh, sorry.
The dreidel of news.
Let's spin that dreidel of news.
Exactly.
Okay, so the headline is "Man dies after sex with scarecrow."
Oh my god!
Yep.
Tell me more.
I'll take you through it. So, in the east of Argentina, the lifeless body of a shepherd was found. The body of a man was found next to a scarecrow that was dressed like a woman, lipstick, long-haired wig, and had a strap-on dildo attached to it.
Oh my god.
It is suspected.
It's not your average scarecrow, is
Yeah,
it?
that's not really it. What is it trying to
Just your basic
scare?
scarecrow.
Yeah. Strap on dildo.
Yeah.
You know. Carrot for the nose. That's so bad. Never mind.
Yeah, officers visited the house in San Jose after the neighbours of the shepherd reported a strange smell coming from the house. Police found the lifeless body of Alberto, and beside him was the scarecrow.
Oh, so that didn't happen just outside while it was hanging up.
So did
I
you
had
go?
this weird
Was it in a
memory.
field?
It's not
Well,
clear.
he's indoors because it smells.
So he's taken the scarecrow with him,
Yeah.
right? Because I imagined him bending over like
It's in a-
outside.
yeah.
Why are you imagining that?
What? Because that's how the story depicted it.
Okay, just
It's
checking.
just the news.
Yeah.
Never
the
met you
news
before,
told
I'm just-
me
Yeah.
that he
Trying
was-
to get a feel for
Just
the
want to
room.
know what I'm dealing with.
A police spokesman told that that she first thought there were two bodies. It was only then that we realised the man was lying next to a scarecrow. There were no signs of violence, and police think the shepherd died during his last act with the scarecrow.
Where would the violence come from?
I don't
then?
understand how
How do
he's
you die
getting
from that?
buggered by the scarecrow.
I'm guessing he's
presumably.
maybe on top.
How do
Yeah.
you... I don't understand where they were just like, there was no violence involved. Where would the violence come from?
Hang on.
The scarecrow.
Maybe I missed a bit. What did he die of?
I don't know.
Shame.
Hopefully, yeah.
So it's not actually a scarecrow.
Well, I think it's a scarecrow, but one that he's attached to.
I think
a
it's the
dildo.
So it's like-
scariest crow there is.
So it's-
because it's got a strap on.
But what I mean is he's had to, it's not just he's gone and fucked something in a field. He's
Yeah.
gone out and like modified it like Scrap Heap Challenge
Yeah, I
or
think-
something.
Yeah.
Tinker Time. Where he's gone, right, I'm going to get a strap on and I'm going to fix it to this like
Yeah,
innate
I'm not
object
gonna find
with a face.
a lady to, perform the act.
No, I like to think his eyes have been meeting across the field for some time.
Yeah.
He feels like there's something
It's
there.
glistening in the sun. He thinks
Yeah.
it's winking at
He
him.
just can't resist anymore, so
Yeah.
he goes out, straps a dick to it, gets busy.
But scarecrow is
dies.
usually just your basic like cross wood structure and then straw pointing
Yeah.
out. I mean, I've never constructed.
I want to know if
fuck
he
crow.
put-
I've never
yeah,
made a
fuck
fuck
crow. I want to know if he's the one that put the lipstick and wig on, or if it was
I
already
fucking
like
hope
that.
so.
Yeah.
Otherwise he got very lucky.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck, there's one.
Yeah.
but that's why.
Already done.
That's probably
already got
why they met gazingly across the field. 'Cause
Yeah.
Scarecrow with lipstick on is something else, isn't it?
Sounds attractive.
So hang on, was he the farmer?
I think so.
That's got to be his fault then. It's not like he's been walking past a farmer's field and gone, ooh, hold on. Who's
So-
she?
There's quite a lot of vague details in this story.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Where did you
really
get it?
expand
Where's
on
it from?
much.
Where's this from?
From
This is from Cartoon Network as well.
Yeah.
from Cartoon Network. It's from something called themostfuckedup.com.
Oh,
Wow.
I mean,
That's
you went
a
to
new
the
website
source.
to look
Yeah.
at.
reliable source.
Yeah.
There's no links, so it's difficult to.
Any comments there?
Nope.
That was my dad. Please take this down.
Yeah, no.
Nothing like that.
What, from the young scarecrow?
Yeah. Just from some straw.
Bringing shame to our
that was just
family.
like-
Well, there is something that's going to scare the birds away in total, isn't it? If there's just got a fucking strap-on dildo wanging around in a
They'll
field.
probably just land on it though. It's just another perch.
That's a good point,
hang it
actually.
out.
Didn't think about that.
a woodpecker.
Oh,
Anyway,
Oh.
sorry.
I avoided that for the whole
Did you?
thing we were talking about. It,
Why?
yeah. Got ya.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Sorry, I'm
I've got
fidgeting
one
a
that
lot.
actually leads off of that. The problem with some of my stories is they're kind of visual, but much like Tom's story, I just got to hide that. The headline is 300-year-old sex toy discovered by archaeologists digging up 18th century toilet.
What?
Here is Ye Olde Knob.
Oh my god!
A
just a
300-year-old
giant-
leather sex toy has been found by archaeologists buried in an 18th century toilet. The 8-inch dildo with a wooden head was discovered during an excavation dig at an old school of swordsmanship. Pork swordsmanship
Pork swordsmanship.
in Gdansk, Poland. And then they've just got a real big picture of it.
They really need to give that a wipe down first because that looks disgusting.
It really looks gross.
And one of the nuts is much bigger than the other one. Am I the only one that's no?
I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I like how like
That
you
could be
can
for the
see
butt.
The seams.
Yeah, for our listeners, this looks like a
I'll pop it on the video.
It looks-
iron shit-covered dick.
Well, it just
Yeah.
looks like a dick made
What's
of
it made
shit.
of?
It's made of leather, but presumably stuffed with something else. Let me continue.
There is something, a frozen shit can be used as a dildo. It's called space docking.
Oh, yeah. Haven't we covered this?
We have
might
covered
have.
space.
What? Why'd you bring me in then?
I don't know.
You've already covered it. World's leading
What did they-
knowledge.
Expert?
Well, you can be an expert in it.
You can be a knowledge.
You can.
Yeah. Right. It is quite thick and rather large, made of leather and filled with bristles.
Oh, what?
Sounds like my mate
Ow.
Toby.
Yeah. Poor Toad. And has a wooden tip that has preserved it in excellent condition. How does the tip preserve it? Anyway. Yeah, weird. It was probably dropped by someone in the toilet. Yeah, do you reckon?
Or just fell out.
Whether that was by accident or on purpose is anyone's guess,
It was just hanging out there.
Why are they speculating about why
Yeah.
it's in the toilet?
Maybe that's just
Was it
where...
We'll
Shame.
never know.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Could check the history of harnesses. Archaeologists at the site earlier discovered old swords, leading them to suspect that the place was a school of swordsmanship. It doesn't mention that they're now wondering whether those were cocks as well.
Dildo Academy.
it
I
was
love
just
this.
like a workshop of how to make dildos.
Yeah, they finally nailed it with that one and went,
Yeah.
no more swords up the bum.
This is it.
Fine.
It's done.
Oh, gosh.
Thank Christ.
We made the best one.
Yeah.
Leather with a wooden tip.
Oh, we dropped it in the toilet. The sex toy has now been taken away for preservation work by one guy. No.
I'll take care of this.
Dildos have been found in some... I love this. Dildos have been found in some form throughout history, with Upper Paleolithic artifacts with Upper Paleolithic artifacts previously discovered thought to have been used for sexual pleasure. So, in other words, any kind of rock
Yeah.
that's vaguely knob-shaped would have been...
I mean,
Dirty.
that's the standard now, isn't it?
No,
Like-
they've
No,
got,
now
products.
they've got like
I mean,
some
anything's
weird
a
robot shit going on.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Even
That's a motto that I stand by.
or kneel by.
Well, yeah, either one.
Or squat by.
Oh, speaking of squatting,
Tell me more.
Yes.
that leads on to my first story.
That's perfect, because
Oh.
mine's basically done.
Oh, sorry, I was pissing on your chips.
No.
Okay.
The chips remain unpissed.
Okay, so the headline of this one, this is from The Guardian.
Oh, wow.
The truth about
Substantiated.
poo, we're doing it wrong. And I can prove that.
Oh, you got a diagram.
They got a
I got a diagram as well.
That's
Apparently, this goes on for a little bit. I'll just give you the
The gist.
Salient
gist of it.
Yeah.
Basically, studying in Frankfurt,
Did
this
you underline
woman...
that? Oh, no. It's...
No, I didn't. That's
Okay.
a link to her book.
Okay.
Thanks for promoting it, because I hope to get a free copy. Charming Bowels by Gulia Enders.
Enders. And she
Enders.
studies bowels.
But charming them
She's
with-
saying that basically the point is, I haven't. Oh, there it is. The point is that everyone in the West is shitting wrong. Basically, sitting down on the toilet is not good for the way that our guts
heard
are
this.
working.
Oh.
You're supposed to get your knees up, aren't
You're
you?
supposed to get your knees up,
Yeah.
and all the squatting countries,
Oh, yeah.
They're having a great time.
they're having a great.
The
They got
ones
no
with just the holes
piles.
in the floors. And...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate
that's
those.
terrible.
They weird
I'm
me
sorry,
out
this-
so much.
See, what you're
I'm
saying
nailing
is,
it.
if you get some kind of platform in front of the toilet where you can
That's what-
recreate the
Yeah.
squat,
That's what she's saying. She's saying you can get a footstool to help alleviate
why
your
not go the
bowels.
whole hog? Design a toilet seat that's also a diving board, sort of end to it, so you can sort of crouch on it, do your business, and then sort of propel off.
I think you're combining two of your loves.
Yeah,
Swimming pools and shitting.
I am,
there.
yeah. It wouldn't be the first
Preferably
time.
not in not at the same time.
That's another story.
I would just like to quote her. It's
Yeah.
my
Okay.
favourite quote from the piece. Learning about those two sphincters really changed my perspective on life. End quote. It doesn't need any context because I think it explains itself.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Oh my god, amazing.
She met a man at a party whose breath was the worst I've ever smelt, almost fecal.
Hold on.
Why
What are
is
you
that
talking about right
I don't
now?
know. I just picked that
Is
at
it because he
random.
wasn't shitting right or something?
She said he could have a diseased gut.
Right.
Oh, right.
And if
Yeah.
only he would squat to shit.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
So that's there is a long article with facts and stuff in it, but I just read the headline and
Yeah.
thought, you know what, that'll do.
Yeah.
And speaking of shitting, it's always good
Go
to start
on.
a sentence that way. The one thing, have any of you been to Thailand or the Far East?
I've been to Far East, yeah.
Where have you been?
Korea.
Did they have those? Because I've just come back.
Do they have the magical toilets with the little...
The handheld
Little-
bidet.
Yeah. No, it's not handheld. It's all like on the side.
Yeah, you're talking about the robot toilet.
Yeah.
That was in
Oh,
this
no.
hotel,
I'm
so-
talking about this. This probably is like the robot toilet, but old school, like the wireless
like
version of the old.
like the leather knob.
Yes, like the leather knob. Where
Right.
I've never been to Asia or anywhere, so I went to Thailand for 5 weeks, and they've got like a nozzle that when you've finished shitting, and I've already talked about it, I don't know why I'm freaking out. You have to squirt it like a handheld
Like
bidet.
a Coke fountain.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But you
They're called
can't
a
choose
Wunderbar.
Sprite or whatever. You just squeeze it and you fire it up your own anus to clean it.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can get
This
used
is
to
like
a.
manual future toilet.
I can get used to a handheld bidet, right? Oh, that's fine. I can get used to that. And then you're like, well, we don't provide me with any paper. So
You
now,
don't need it. You should
What?
just be blasting it off.
but yeah, no, blasting it off is fine.
But then you got a wet anus.
A wanus.
Yeah.
And no one likes a wanus. But the problem is then you're like, well, what do I do? I've got, and because your spray, it goes everywhere. Like the first time you use it,
Are you poking it through the
I'm
gap?
not. Well,
Can you set it down?
the first time
Hold on,
I,
what do you mean I'm not? Who's doing it for you?
well, no, no, what I mean is,
Tiny little man comes in. And
what
it's
I
just
mean is the
like,
first time
Sir?
I stood up and just like aimed it because I thought, oh, you just stand up.
That's your mistake. You've got to go under the front.
So I
surely.
squirted my shit all over the bathroom basically because I was like,
Was this in a hotel or a public?
this was a hotel, quite a posh hotel in
I don't
Bangkok
know
actually.
if that's
Well, it
Um,
used to be before.
well,
you
yeah.
got there.
until you soiled it.
Don't go in room 317.
Okay.
But you squirt it, right? Sorry if this is too graphic.
What?
You haven't listened to much.
Oh,
of this
okay,
Yeah,
good, right.
continue.
You squirt it and then you're dripping wet and you think, well, okay, I'll wait to dry. But the humidity is so
Oh,
humid out there that you just don't dry. So you can always tell. You sit in a bar and you see someone go to the toilet, they come back and they've got like dripping legs. You're like, oh, it's been for a shit. It's fucking weird. Why don't they have toilet paper?
Well, this is the thing. So, like, I went to a similar place to Aurora, and the space toilet that we're talking about is basically all of the things you could need to cover those problems in a robot
Automated.
toilet. So basically, you get in there, you do your business, and then there's like a control panel with a load of different icons that don't really make sense. But you're like, well, I've got to give all of them a go because we don't have this at home.
You come out with a perm.
Yeah, it's, like, it's pleated. But you've got a button for basically a little nozzle protrudes underneath.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
And
Yeah.
there's a little jet off
But
the
it
edge
comes,
of it.
like in some toilets, it's not always there. It comes out if you press the button.
Yeah,
And
it
if you're
comes out-
not sat on the toilet, you can't press that button. It doesn't do anything. I tried. So I had to
It's
sit
like
on
trying
it.
to put your head
thirsty.
in the microwave.
But I just don't understand how one side of the world, I'm assuming, I've been to one place, I'm assuming it's one side of the world, or that massive country where they get a lot of Western visitors. I mean, there was a toilet paper in a few places, but it was like big signs saying in English, like, do not put down toilet, do not paper toilet, all that kind of
Do not
nonsense.
paper toilet.
Right.
But what are you supposed to do? And then some places, they didn't even have the fucking hose. It was just
Well,
like a
presumably
giant...
you use the jet.
Yeah. And what, spin dry?
No, you use the jet.
Yeah,
Waft.
the little
You're wet.
wiggle.
Yeah.
And then you either
Run
stick the
around?
arse out the window or
No
just
windows.
have a bum rag with you at all time.
Oh.
Yeah, like your own
that's
personal
well
bum
raised.
rag.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Because you
Imagine.
presume it's going to be clean.
no,
It's
but
just
after
wet.
then I took
It's
wet
not
wipes
always
around
gonna be
everywhere I
clean.
went.
The anus
Perfect.
is always kind of dirty. It's not. You
doing
can't
that?
just spray away the. You can't spray away the
Speak
shit.
for yourself.
Yeah.
I have an immaculate anus.
Three immaculate bums right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're disgusting.
Could you imagine if you wiped your arse and then forgot, and then someone was like, "Oh, do you have a tissue?" And you're like, "Here you go," and it's like your bum tissue.
Yeah, you wouldn't give your personal bum rag to someone. That's
but
your
what
own.
if you forgot? Forgot you had a personal bum.
I
rag?
don't think you'd forget that. I wouldn't
That would
forget
become
that.
a
Yeah.
staple of life.
But the other thing that I wanted to just say quickly was instead of the handheld doodahs, right?
Mm.
If you're in like a
Coke
train
fountain.
station, no, they just had. I'm not joking, like a mini paddling pool in the corner of the toilet
What?
with like a bucket. So you just threw water at your own anus to try and clean it, and if you wanted to like get it clean, you had to use your hand as well. So it's like
Oh, I know what you need. You need the shitten.
the shitten.
He's bringing it back.
What's the
Yeah.
shitten?
I'll show you.
Is it a shit mitten?
So the shitten is something that we discovered
What, this exists?
pre-podcast via toplessrobot.com. I don't think it actually exists. I think it's a mock
Oh,
product. I'm disappointed.
I already love the name.
Actually,
I'm willing to
was
invest.
it on Amazon?
I think it was.
Oh no, it is a real
real
product, isn't
It
it?
is a real product. We looked it up.
Super terrific American thing. Shittens. No one wants poop on their hands. Clean up any mess with Shittens, TM. Shittens are disposable mitten-shaped moist wipes. Whilst old-fashioned square wipes put your hands at risk of all kinds of accidental fecal contamination, the genius mitten shape of a shitten provides not only safety from poop, but on a larger scale, emotional peace of mind. Hold on, I haven't got the best bit.
Sorry.
The best bit, if you turn them inside out, they're perfectly reusable for a second wipe.
No, they're not.
But the thing is, they talk about like not getting shit everywhere,
Oh,
and then
they're
they
on
tell
Amazon,
you
yeah.
you can
But I
turn them
want some.
inside out.
I'll tell you what, you would make a fuckload of money if you somehow hooked up Shittens with the
With
government
Thailand.
of Thailand.
Yeah.
You would make an absolute fuck ton of money because otherwise you're just throwing water at yourself. It's like having
That's
a
really
weird, shitty
strange.
water fight on your own in a public toilet. It's
In
odd.
the worst
So
place.
basically, get a job lot wholesale,
Shittens.
go to Thailand
Yeah.
with a backpack and just stand outside toilets being like, hey buddy, want a shitten?
Exactly. Or whatever the thing is in
would you
Thai.
sell them in packs or would you sell
No, but
them
you're just selling them
individual?
to tourists. So you're
Do you know what? I even think Thai people would go for it. I'm sure they don't even like. I'm sure it's a secret thing where they've all got their own toilets that accept toilet paper, and they're all like,
But
look
for
at these,
everyone else.
look at these fucking idiots that are throwing water at their anuses. Like, doesn't make sense.
And there you're thinking, oh, I'm so authentic.
yeah, the hipster
I'm
shit.
doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it like the locals, like
Yeah.
sat there throwing water.
I
at your anus.
refuse to do it in anywhere that was squatting. You know, like just they've got
Yeah,
like
me
2
too.
foot plates with a hole. I'm
I
like, no,
hate that
fuck that. I'll
so
hold
much.
it.
There is so much splashback. Like it's just gross. If
How
you take
forcefully your shit.
All the way down there
Mach
in the train
2.
and then back up.
And I've been to some dodgy service stations in France. where you
Yeah.
just get in there,
Oh,
it's like,
they're
no,
yeah.
really weird.
No,
yeah,
I'm out.
no.
Cool,
Not
good
breaking
talk.
the sound barrier there.
So we covered poo.
Recovered
Yeah.
poo. Poo's done. Although it probably come up again. My next one is not that. It's so yeah. I mean, this is probably something that the guys will relate to more than you, Aurora. But
I'll probably
mean,
get some phantom.
maybe not. Porn website sends new laptop to adult entertainment fan after he smashed computer to stop his mum catching him.
That's amazing.
I mean, wicked.
Guy deserves a
That's-
medal.
was it Pornhub?
Of course, it's fucking
Oh, I
Pornhub.
fucking love them.
A man who smashed his computer to a man. He's hiding from his mum. He's not a man.
He's not
is
a
he?
man. He's a boy.
His name is Denzel, though, which is pretty cool.
Washington.
Nope. A man who smashed his computer to conceal the pornography he was watching from his mother is being sent a new laptop by adult entertainment website. The randy teenager, who has been named only as Denzel, tweeted his tragic tale. I'm gonna.
I mean,
look
there's
at that
other
tweet.
ways to minimise your porn, i.e., minimise. That's all you need to do.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't.
Man, there's the broken laptop. Mum was walking up the stairs and Pornhub decided to freeze. I had no other choice. He's just punched it in the screen.
You could just close
just-
the lids.
Yes.
You
Yeah, but
close
there's
the-
always that fear that the audio will carry on, isn't there? I imagine.
Yeah.
You imagine, you know.
Hold on, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. His porn watching days are not over, however, thanks to the website which saw his story and decided to cheer him up. Vice President Corey Price of Pornhub said, "We got wind of what happened to Denzel." Sorry, I can't read a sentence. And his laptop over the last few days and realised that this is common, yet tragic modern day misfap well done,
Amazing.
of the average Pornhub fan.
That's the CEO of Pornhub
Yep,
making a misfap pun.
yep.
I think I love the guy.
Have they sent him that laptop though? That
I hope they've sent him that laptop.
Yeah,
Porn,
it's just
Pornhub
covered
branded
with
laptop.
For the
Pornhub.
reader, it's just covered in Pornhub stickers. I think it's a mock-up, but he.
But also, now the fact that story is probably going to go viral, or
I think if
like
his mom's on Twitter
do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
or reads the Metro like I did,
Oh, you go, oh, that sounds a lot like the time that you punched your laptop when I was coming up the
Yeah.
stairs, Denzel.
How did he sell
Why
that
have you
to
got a
his
picture of
mum?
your broken laptop
Yeah.
in this story? That's
It's weird because it's just like the mum comes upstairs, comes in, there's like broken laptop. His hand's probably a little bit fucked, and he's like, from 2 things, and then like, what's
How
the
hard are you
conversation?
wanking?
It's not how it's Denzel.
Oh, sorry.
The guy's a pro. That's why he's got a new laptop.
Fat pro.
Fat pro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, what does the mum say? Like, what happened to your laptop? Oh, I dropped
He's like,
it.
oh, I just saw some racism. I livid.
Absolutely livid.
Yeah, walloped it. I don't know.
And I've got a boner because I'm happy.
Now I'm happy it's been destroyed.
Yes.
I've become a wreck.
I've quenched racism and I've got an anti-racism boner because of it.
How do you quench racism?
Punch your laptop, mate. You never done it?
No, that's not the description of the
That's how
word.
Martin Luther King did it. I've heard.
He was actually just wanking.
Which leads us neatly onto this next story. Prize bull breaks penis after over-enthusiastic performance at start of breeding season.
I need more details.
Okay, an amorous prized bull suffered from a broken penis after an, in quotes, over-enthusiastic performance at the start of the season. The animal has now lost its place in a farmer's breeding program. As if it was going, I worked so hard to be part of that program.
Pre-season.
It's like Glee. Got to make seasonals. The animal has now lost its place in a farmer's breeding program. But one bull's pain was another's opportunity as an animal bound for the slaughterhouse was drafted in last minute.
What?
This reads like a screenplay of Mighty Ducks or something.
That's a
Drafted in
Pixar
for
film.
Sex service.
Right there, you've got the sad cow on his way to the slaughterhouse, saved at the end, and then he gets to
You
fuck
hear
as
this
many
kind of-
cows as he wants.
Off screen.
Yeah.
Except the one who has now broken his cock is most likely going to be.
Yeah, he's going to be
Yeah,
slaughtered
they've
because he
just
can't
swapped.
shag anything.
Actually, let's find out. Maybe he's been kept for sentimental reasons.
What?
Uh,
Who's going to be sentimental about a bull with a broken cock?
A
I don't know why they
raging
keep
bull.
saying this. Tommy Moyles, who owned, there you go, he's probably dead, the Cimental bull, which is probably a breed, said the injury was probably sustained by being, quotes, over-enthusiastic. He was forced to bring another bull meant for the slaughterhouse, reports the Irish Mirror. However, he's had to remove one of the cows from his herd, the stand-in's mother, to ensure that the horny bull doesn't get it on with her. I like they can go
With his mum?
over-enthusiastic, but they've then gone, get it on.
Sorry. with his mum? The farmer's mum?
No, the bull's mum.
No.
The bull's mum, right.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're
I
worried that, even though it's got a broken penis, it will go after a human woman.
It's a logical step.
Yeah.
Something smaller.
What? Oh, the last one broke my cock. I've got a nub left. Let's go for a human.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This makes sense.
That's what
to
I
me.
did.
yeah.
Cow logic.
Turns out fine. I don't think there's much actually information here, but yeah, no.
Can you not fix that? Like, put a splint on it?
There's no point.
Do they have bones in their cocks?
I think
Are we the only people that don't? People,
No,
not
you
animals.
do.
Really, people like
there's
us four.
three
Yeah.
tiny bones
Hello.
in male cocks.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Why do they call it a boner?
That is a good point.
There you go.
And you can
Stump me
actually
there with your
break
logic.
them. You can break them.
You can break a cock.
But I don't
Yeah.
think there's any bone in it.
Yeah, they're not like the rest. They're not the same as the rest of your bones. I think they're slightly softer, but they're
Oh, okay.
something
Like
in there.
sharks.
Yeah, probably.
They have-
That's why it
sharks
also
are made
floats,
entirely
I
of
guess.
cartilage.
Yeah. Come on,
They have
Will.
no bones.
Wow.
Yeah, do you not know that?
I didn't know that. Can you point your mic more at yourself?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Must just talk louder.
How's my beard mic
Do that.
going?
Your bid mic, it's basically me and you and this podcast. It's like the loudest.
I can whisper if you want.
That's
It's still loud.
I'm sorry.
It's just perfect. You guys need more beards.
Sorry.
Especially you,
The
Tom.
thing is, when I
what?
talk,
See, I kind of aimed mine a little bit away because I'm always the loudest, and now
You're not anymore.
Oh.
Everything's a lower
I'm
bass.
so sorry.
Let's not.
I've been
I've
like
reserved
you.
fucking shown up by your beard.
The thing is, when I talk, I can feel it like
Wibbling.
wibbling in my beard. It's quite weird.
A bibble.
Now this I just enjoyed from a visual sense. So again, I'm gonna have to edit it into the video so people can see what I'm talking about and describe it to the audio listener.
Sorry, audio listeners.
Sorry, audio listeners,
Fuck
for this
you,
next
audio
one.
plebs.
Yeah.
Dog
Missing
looks
out.
like Steve Buscemi and could be all yours. There it is. Doesn't look anything like
No,
Steve Buscemi.
it doesn't look anything. It just
It's
like
just a snaggletooth dog.
So
Yeah.
they just had a dog they wanted to get
it
rid
looks
of.
like
Yeah.
the dog ran straight, like head first into a window, and
Yeah,
then
and it's going. And it's,
and it's got a bit of a gurn. So it ran straight head first into a window while on cocaine.
It looks more like Pat Butcher than Steve Buscemi.
Well, let's read the article. This is the adorable dog who specialises in being Hollywood star Steve Buscemi's doppelganger. She could be all yours.
What, for
Ari
all his
is an-
stunts?
Yeah. Ari is an 8-month-old pug crossbreed in need of a new home, described by her carers as sweet, fun, and adorable. But while
Just
she
like
may
Steve.
act Well, hold on. While she may act like a far cry from the characters played by lookalike Steve Buscemi on screen, she does closely resemble Boardwalk Empire star. She's currently based at the Go Dog Safe Paws Rescue Center in Redondo Beach, California. And then,
That
she's
is
approximately 8 months old if you
Right.
want to adopt her. She does play fetch.
Does she
and
sound
be
like
with people.
Steve Buscemi?
This could not be further
Define
away from
irony.
being news. It's not even slightly
It's
news.
the Mirror. Of
No.
course it's news.
The Mirror, website of the year. Their own words. But
Oh, right,
Really?
okay.
I mean, it doesn't say
They
Based
don't
on
who
have a
that's
little-
from. It just says website
It just says
of the year.
a website in a year.
It's the Mirror's
Exists.
website of the year.
Can I do my second one?
Yep, go for it.
Oh, that's the truth about poo. We've done that one. You can keep that if you want for your
It's got a.
Archives.
yeah
Pop in the
bog reading.
Yeah.
This one, I just like the title of it. This is from CNN.
Mhm.
Men's rights activists call for a boycott of Mad Max Fury Road,
Oh.
citing feminist agenda.
I've read
Yeah, I
this.
saw that.
Oh well, fine. Fuck you then.
No, tell me about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know any more than that.
What about
Well, there's a whole
others?
article there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, see, I don't like to do prep because I thought that we could discuss it, and seeing as you know it already,
Well, I don't know. I know that it happened. I
Yeah, I
read
know that
the
it happened.
headline and went, they're twats.
this is the best. I did read this paragraph. Author Aaron Clary admits he's not seen the film yet,
Oh, fucking hell.
But-
There you go.
but wait.
Twat.
But his self-proclaimed spidey sense, in
Oh my
inverted commas, noticed that Charlize Theron
It's not real.
No,
Oh, good.
his spidey sense noticed that Charlize Theron talked a lot during the trailers for the film, and he said Tom Hardy only seemed to have cameo appearances. Charlize Theron's character barked orders to Mad Max, writes Clary on Return of the Kings. Nobody barks orders at Mad Max.
That's so weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
It's like the fucking weirdest thing.
What's he annoyed about?
He's an author.
yeah.
He's annoyed that the woman's got like a strong role in the film.
I think
I
that's
get
pretty
that, but
much it.
it's-
I mean, the rest of the story is just him making
Being
blasé
angry at
comments
women.
about things he's not seen. So it doesn't really stand up. I've not seen the film, so
Oh, I've seen it. It's amazing.
yeah,
I've not
we're
seen
actually
it yet.
missing it to go and see it tonight to do this.
Okay,
So
worth it.
Whoa.
yes,
This is
this
probably
better
not
be
as
better
good.
than Mad Max Fury Road.
Don't check Rotten Tomatoes for the podcast. I'm just saying it might
Made
be
the wrong
slightly
choice.
lower.
If only we were famous enough to be on Rotten Tomatoes.
Milk was a bad choice. Okay, let's check my archive of bullshit. Man who liked his own Facebook wanted post is arrested.
Facebook stupidity.
I love this. A
Brilliant.
suspected crook who liked his own wanted post on Facebook has been arrested. Levi Charles Reardon, 23, who appeared on a Crime Stoppers page that described him as wanted on forgery, common scheme, felony, and a total bond of $2,500. Shortly after the appeal was made, a user with the same name as Levi liked the post. Reardon is a suspect in a case in Montana involving a theft of a wallet, blah, blah, blah. He's believed to have cashed 4 checks. 4 of the missing checks, blah, blah, blah. Police confirmed they've arrested Reardon, who had 2 warrants out for his arrest.
The man's a genius.
I
I mean, well
Should be
done.
knighted. What, can't they just shoot people like that on sight? Is that slight? That might
You
be
can't-
A lot of
bit
the
too
time they do.
harsh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not black. So
Oh
Whoa.
right,
So they're not
okay.
allowed.
it's
Wondered when that
difficult.
card was going to
There's
get dropped.
more films to film.
I was staying well away from it.
Did
but-
you hear
Yeah.
about the woman in? I can't remember. I think it was Iceland or somewhere. I might be not the shop, the country.
They do make it easy for mum there.
They do prawn rings.
No, in the country.
Oh, how?
A lot of taxes for new mothers.
Okay,
You're
free Bjork CDs.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I get you. Basically, she. I can't remember the story now. Oh no. There was a search party for someone that she joined, and she found out that they were searching for her. After 2 hours, she found out after helping search for herself.
What the fuck? How did they find out?
Because there was a tour and it went to somewhere, and she got left there. And it drove back, and then they realised, oh shit, she's missing. So they went back, and she must have come back from wherever she was. I don't know, fucking a scarecrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Making it up.
No,
And
you're
then,
not.
True story.
true story. And then she joined the search party, going, oh, who are we looking for? They described the woman to her. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, right. And then she searched for like 2 hours before someone went, oh, we've not found Claire or whatever. And she was like, I'm Claire.
That's so fucking stupid.
Brilliant.
So you're saying she should get shot?
I'm saying that's funnier. I think humour should be part of the judgment. So if it's funny, let them live.
But the Facebook one's quite funny
Yeah, that
because he's
is
such a
funny.
twat.
I guess, yeah. See, there's grey areas with every law.
Yeah. It's not really a law.
Well, what I mean is proposed in, the nation of
Proposed in your
There's
Dread.
nation.
a grey area
Yeah,
than
then-
any of your ideas.
The nation of Eldge, when
Eldge Nation.
Eldgenesia.
Why penises smile during sex, and 5 more weird facts you'd never know about them.
Okay, go
Facts
straight
about
to
sex.
how penises smile.
It smiles when you're making love. Headline and stock photo of egg from this life with some woman. Happy faces. The male member changing. The caption is not what's going on in that picture. It's just like a couple cuddling in bed.
What's the
Going in.
caption?
The caption is happy faces. The male member changing to a smile shape during sex in the missionary position.
No, wait.
Of course they couldn't picture that, but they've just kept that caption.
Well, I want to know more about how a penis smiles.
I'm going to get to that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just couldn't help but notice the caption didn't mention. Right. First thing, the French hyphen.
Jesus.
They have the language
Dropping
of
them in
love covered. Now they're trying to work out the science. Researchers there have discovered that the shape of your little major changes when you're having sex in the missionary position. The penis, including part of the shaft that's in your body, basically
in
forms.
yours, Will.
In other words,
Whose body is it in?
mine. It says there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's this guy doing with you?
No.
Missionary.
No. Wait. The part of the shaft that's in your body basically forms a smile-shaped
What
curve.
the fuck are they talking about?
So it's
Yeah.
an erection.
Yeah, but the point
So
is
in-
that it
Is it
happens to
because-
just go.
Yeah, but when it's been like pulled when it goes in, it's just kind of going. Like,
No, I don't think they mean the end. I think they mean the overall shape. It's not forming a little grin with the urethra. You fucking bellend.
That's what I thought it meant to start with as well.
What are they
It's
just
not just
winking?
me. No, it just I thought it was like the opening.
So they're saying that it's
What
not
was
a,
that?
it's not a smile, is it? They just
It's
mean that
just-
your penis changes
just
shape.
Happens to be
up.
slightly bowed.
When your penis changes shape because you're having sex, it changes shape. Is that the story?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it
brilliant.
just kind of goes
I know.
like
Just so I'm
that.
up to date.
Yeah, just go, because you're going in, so it's going, yeah, fine, that's an arc.
That's because that's
Smiles
the
are
shape of
also an
the
arc.
inside of a woman, though. When
Yeah.
you're like that, it's like
We've all seen
curved.
in Carter.
Yeah,
I haven't.
it's curved. Yeah.
I haven't seen in Carter.
What?
Well, you haven't seen it either.
I have.
Oh, I thought
They
you just said
just
she
make fun
hasn't.
of me.
Oh, I haven't
No,
seen
we
it.
just made fun of her because she doesn't
know
know
anything.
lots of things.
You don't know anything.
No, I don't know
She getting Carter.
celebrities.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know celebrities.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Films, but
They're not real
No,
things.
she's downplaying.
Yeah, you're
it.
really downplaying. Like we were talking about, was it Police Academy or
Yeah.
something? I
Oh,
was,
right, whoa.
I've seen Police Academy.
yeah, but I said to you, Steve Gutenberg, and you were like,
But that's an
But
obscure
she's-
part
Yeah,
of
but
it.
I
mean,
don't know the
there's-
names.
obscure.
No,
I
I'm
just
saying
don't
there's
know the
common
names.
stuff that she has no
Gutenberg.
idea
If
of.
you just show me the face,
Cocoon.
I know the face.
3 Men and a Baby.
3 Men and a Little Lady.
Cocoon 2.
The sequel.
What was it called?
It's called The Return.
Oh, right.
I don't know what
Is
you're
Brian
talking about
Dennehy in
now.
that one?
Brian Denny was in the first one.
He was also in FX, The Art
I
of
saw
Illusion.
that back recently.
Deadly
It's
Art of Illusion.
terrific.
What?
Oh, that's FX2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I love
Get it
those
right.
films.
Sorry.
Dennehy.
Who's Brian Dennehy? Getting Carter. Anyway.
In Carter's
We've
not
got
going to
4
tell me
more
those
facts.
things.
It will.
Sorry,
Brian
sorry,
Dennehy,
right.
well
So
known for
smiling-
Cocoon, the sequel.
Smiling penises.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't fear beheading.
Can you read that properly in the?
What? It
in the-
Sorry, that's caps. It doesn't fear beheading. There's a picture of a naked man covering his penis with his
Cupping, I
hands.
think it's called.
It's not cupping. If you claim that's cupping, then again, getting Carter. The caption is, nothing to see here. A penectomy is a surgical procedure that involves all or part of the penis being removed. This may make your toes curl, but a penectomy is a surgical blah, 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 blah. Sometimes happening in penis cancer treatments. That's dark. The good news is that why do they... See, this is the mirror. This is like the same with your little major. This time they've gone with another one. The good news is that the old lance of love can still... Who says that? Can still have sexual intercourse, urinate, and even ejaculate, even after the head has been removed. So says a scientific study
So
in
it's like a
Brazil.
worm.
I mean...
In Brazil.
What? So what? If
That
you
doesn't
cut
mean
it
it-
off, you can still
It
ejaculate.
doesn't mean
So
it
don't
fears
fear
it, though.
decapitation.
Yeah, it doesn't mean the penis actually fears
Yeah,
decapitation.
I love that they've gone, it doesn't fear it. They're now
Yeah,
saying
that's
you
bullshit.
shouldn't fear it. Fear it. Oh, hold on.
I still fear it.
Yeah, you
it's
don't.
still horrible.
Yeah, like just because I can still piss, cum, and do whatever, I still want
Yeah, you
my
still don't want
penis.
a straight end.
Yeah, like
It's just
a bloody like stump,
Oh.
like just jizz trickling. I still want my cock, if that's all right.
It's all right, you're fine.
yeah. You're
But is it
okay.
like
It's
the
not
early
happening
sort of-
to you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Is it like the early trajectory of like mobile phones where like I had a big mobile phone and then you eventually had the really small mobile phone, like this is much better, it's more convenient. Are you annoyed? Do you go, I'm going to get this lobbed off because apparently according to Brazil,
it's better.
fine, get a Brazilian. Womp.
Yeah, all the way
Yeah,
off.
that's a
Well, there
different
is-
definition
there's such a
for
thing
it
as
now.
nullos, which is guys who intentionally remove everything.
Nullos.
Yeah,
Nullo.
as in like null. They'll just have.
This is like a trend or is it like a religious thing?
No, it's kind of like a sexual identity thing.
It's a Tom thing.
It's a Jew thing.
It's a Jew
Well,
thing.
I read
Sorry,
an
Jews.
interview with a particular.
Well, they do
guy.
remove a bit of it.
That's true.
They do.
Yeah, but
Half
it's not like,
nullos.
not really. It's not the same.
Here's what you should fear, however. Fear invagination.
Whoa!
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
you
it?
should fear this.
Does this need
It's
some
being
kind of?
turned inside out.
Oh!
I've seen that.
God!
Broken penis, swelling, and risk of deformity or loss of sexual function due to bending during erections. This is the best bit. Or even saxophone penis.
What?
Saxophone penis.
Does it start playing like really sexy tunes?
You're there and you go, oh God. Oh no, it's saxophone penis.
What the fuck
can't
is
believe
a
it.
saxophone penis?
So,
What does that mean?
it means the result of a blocked lymph node or bacterial infection related to chlamydia leaving the penis swollen and twisted.
Oh, it sounds a lot sexier than it is.
It does, yeah. Wow.
Why do they have to call it invagination? That sounds like...
Because it's basically turning it into a vag.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I
the
don't think you
thing.
could use it as such.
This sounds like vagina inception.
What, a vagina inside a vagina?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
That's weird.
Anyway.
Can we take a real break? I need to go for a piss real bad.
Yeah, let's cut. We're going to cut there. We'll be back in 2.
There's no better place to stop than on the saxophone penis.
Anyway, so we've gone from saxophone penis. We're back, by the way. Hello. Saxophone
to
penis
future
is
self.
sexy sex man. And I've still got 3 penis facts for you.
Cool.
So
Excellent.
Hit us with the
I'm gonna
penis
blast-
facts.
I don't think anything is going to
Blast
beat
us with-
saxophone penis.
wait and see. It makes way for you capitalised,
What?
clearing the road ahead. The penis is shaped to remove semen deposits that may have previously been there.
Where?
Go on.
What
What?
does that mean?
Well, like
That's the
grouting.
caption.
Like,
It's,
Fucking
well, just like your
Let's find
semen.
out. Oh,
You
yeah,
can
it's
use
not
it
gonna
to chip it off things.
Well, unless
Oh
you
yeah, so you're saying like, oh, there's just some old semen somewhere.
Yeah, you
the
could
cock's
just-
really great for
You
it.
could just chip it off,
Yeah.
like your curtains.
Yeah.
unless you've docked. It's
called zoffling.
You're not
it?
going to have that problem.
Okay. It says, "Oh, evolutionary science, what a gem you are! The shape of your little buddy,
Oh.
specifically
Call
the
it a
ridge,
wang, damn it.
Yeah.
specifically at the ridge of the ridge at the base of the head,
Banjo string.
has been created, as it, to oust the semen of any competitors." Oh, it's generally what we thought it was. Just dragging it all out.
I was right.
You were right.
Except in a woman, not on the curtains.
Yeah. Same old story with you, isn't it?
Or a man.
Yeah.
I'm not sexist.
Exactly. Clearing out the old chute. Our semen of any competitors. According to the research from the University of New York, Albany, the movement during intercourse helps to clear any deposits from previous expeditionary foes there may have been.
That's really funny.
So if your girlfriend's a hoe,
Yeah.
then you've got your own, like,
It's like a
That
jizz
puts-
squeegee, basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you flush out the enemy.
That gives a new perspective to Jeremy
We're gonna
Carr's
smoke them
DNA
out.
tests, really. I mean,
What?
clearly their member's not good enough to scrape out the previous.
That's a good question, actually. What if some big guy goes in there before you? You go in there as something of a skinny.
You're talking from
Gentlemen.
experience.
Yeah,
I'm not.
you can.
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
the first guy.
Sort of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, right,
Let's
yeah.
stick with
So
that.
who's going in after you, Tom?
Yeah. Tom goes in after me. It's like, throwing a
Sausage
down
down
the
an
hallway.
alley.
Down an alleyway, yeah.
Stirring the custard.
Yeah. And it just clatters around.
Yeah.
And there's no scrapage. What happens then?
Well, then it stays in there.
Then-
But who is the
It
father?
hardens and forms a protective seal.
And then you can't get out.
Kiss from a rose.
What? That's what they call it.
Yes.
These scientists.
It's protective seal.
Right. Why are they
I get it.
Yes.
Yes.
like a Navy SEAL?
No.
Oh, like the
seal.
seal.
He gets it.
Again.
He's being deliberately obtuse.
Okay, next fact about penises. It can think for you.
Really?
So look smart. If you hang to the left, you could be left brain dominant. So this is me. FYI. It says,
Thanks for that fact.
okay, so thinking with your male member may not be a new accusation, but the truth is that men whose non-erect manhood hangs to the left, the majority if you're interested, could be left brain dominant. Research from the journal Human Reproduction allies that with right-handedness, a larger right foot than left, and other asymmetrical body parts. The left brain also plays an important role in logic, speaking, and numbers. I'm not good at any of those.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't be left-brained.
See, when you said it, you said you'd be left brain dominant, I thought it meant you would be then brain dominant.
Yeah.
Like after something
Being
happened,
left.
you've just been left
Brain
when
dead.
and your brain is dominant.
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
Your brain's now in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
After the
do it.
penis, then comes the brain. That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
What happens if you hang to the right?
Well, it'll be the creative
right
side.
brain tends to govern spatial and visual. See, I'm good at speaking. The right brain tends to govern spatial and visual information and pulling context out of a person's words and tone.
That's very specific. The other one can do everything,
Yeah,
and then the right brain
The
can
other
just
one's
it
quite
pulls
good at
words out of
intuition.
sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get your context there. Oh, you must have a right dick.
I've read between the lines. I can see why. Right, last one. It can ejaculate while still limp. And the best thing is, there's just a picture of some lettuce.
Why?
What's the context? I don't understand.
So the caption of this is, don't worry about limp lettuces. Ejaculation from a flaccid little member can happen.
Again,
Well, they couldn't
Yeah,
put a
but
picture of a flaccid
then-
penis, could they say?
No,
they could
no,
have put
but-
like a cheese string or something.
It's got an uninflated windsock or anything other than just some lettuce. They really are scraping the bottom of the stock
Yeah, I mean,
photo barrel.
literally
No, that was
anything.
that
Anything
was
would
the
have been better
previous
than
fact.
that.
Yeah. Good. I like that.
What? I missed it.
Don't worry.
This is just a scraping the barrel joke. Scraping the bucket. Anyway, bet that one surprised you. Although we usually understand that a penis must be hard to expel semen. Expel the semen.
Get out!
Is that a pun as well? It's hard.
You've
to
done your
expel.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard, you've been expelled. A study from California's Oakland Medical Center says that that's an erroneous supposition or just plain wrong. Here's the science. Ejaculation happens when the pelvic muscles contract, but those are muscles which aren't just associated with the mechanism that makes a penis erect. Hence, ejaculation from a limp little major. It's unusual, but it can happen.
So if you force a shit really hard,
You won't just come. Well, it depends where you're forcing the shit, I guess.
what do you mean?
Well, I mean, if
Onto a strap-on attached to a
Yeah,
scarecrow, for
yeah.
example.
if that's your thing, if your thing is forcing a shit into someone else, then you might come.
or chocolate Viennese.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bonus fact. It's possible for it to eject semen, not just expel, but eject semen. Up to 8 feet.
Wow. What's the farthest you've ever gone?
I'd say I could probably muster 3 or 4. Depends how long it is.
You need to concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tested for distance or, tried to put out a candle or anything.
that's
Now
precision.
that is the next
That's
podcast.
a challenge.
Sorry, you audible listeners, just here. We're going to have a fap off.
Tom,
I've managed a few feet up the wall, but 8 seems a lot.
but the wall. No, this is
You
just
sound
pure
so
straight ahead
confident about
distance.
Well, I mean, if it'd be like.
Why are we standing just in front of a
it'd be
wall?
like in bed, leaning against the wall.
It's rude if you face the
Oh,
children.
okay,
isn't it?
it went behind the trajectory. went up.
I've had one like fly past my ear like a whizzing bullet.
That's
Oh my
called
God.
that's called the Matrix. We're like that. Whoa!
But you can't bend back because you're already against the wall.
No, it's true. It's a flawed
Well, no,
euphemism.
Tom's facing the wall so that the kids don't see him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so that he doesn't see them. Anyway,
Wow.
8 feet is the longest ejaculation record in a 1950s study. I'm pretty sure since 1950s
1950s?
someone's beat it.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
evolved?
Do you see what I did there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Load it. Who doesn't want to try this one out? Well, the mirror have sussed me out immediately.
Do they take into account the length of the penis? Because
because you've got a head start.
Oh, yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Literally.
I'd like to think it's from the tip.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Is it from the tip or is it from the feet? Because
Gotta
if
be
you've
It's
got,
gotta be
gotta
from the tip. Yeah.
oh, okay,
I like
make
the
it
idea
fair.
that they've clamped it as well, so they go, well, you can't move because the measurement will be off.
You go, how
Like,
am
if
I
you
supposed to
with-
come?
Oh, God. You've just got to get it in a vice and then just
Well, that's why you've got to get the.
The old
the old
Chinese worry balls.
stalactites. You got to have a system, haven't you?
You got to have a system.
Right, this is the best bit. A study conducted years ago,
Accurate.
and specific,
Years ago.
at the University of Indiana by the famous sex researcher Alfred Kinney,
He's so famous.
Yeah,
Little
that's
aside
really
here.
famous.
played by Liam Neeson in the 2004 film Kinsey, found that to be maximum distance back in the 1950s. There's not much recent data on the topic. Surely it was in
There's-
Jackass at some point.
I mean, was there a Guinness? There must be a Guinness World Record.
I don't
for
think
that.
they do jizzing.
Really?
If you, just as you're about to come, if you thrust really hard at the end, would that, do you reckon, get a
Could
bit
you
of
do
extra?
like a spin?
Yeah, like
Like
a
the
discus.
discus. That's not discus, is it? What's that?
That's
That's
hammer.
hammer.
The hammer throw, yeah.
The hammer throw.
Although
You could just
discus
pivot
would because you
around.
still spin around with a discus. Well, you kind of. Oh no, you can't. You pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pivot.
But yeah, I think
You could try either technique.
We should
and
try
see
different
what
A run
techniques.
up, like a run up. You'd have to get the timing so perfect. They'd
Well,
have
that's
they'd
why
have
they
a little
get-
board with a plasticine
Yeah,
on
if
that
you
they
didn't-
have in the
If
Olympics.
you didn't catch the first rope.
If your cock
cock
goes over the plasticine, if there's an imprint
Yeah.
of a bell end on it, then you're
Rolled
disqualified.
out,
You'd
Yeah.
have to use the system they got in horse races with the lasers to
Yeah.
see who
Yeah.
goes
Photo
first.
finish.
So it needs to be an ejaculating.
See, I
photo
saw it
finish.
as a one at a time. You're seeing it as some kind of massive
Just four
ejaculation.
guys, four
just
lanes, they've got to shoot straight.
yeah,
Otherwise it's curtains.
like dog
Oh my
racing.
God.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah.
cross the stream.
there's just porn that just comes up quickly, and you have to get it really as quick as you can, and then
And you've
throw it
got to
out.
drink tons of food colouring.
There
to begin
is.
with, so they can tell
So you know who's is who's. Oh
And then
dear.
there's just like a splashback wall. You just get the.
No, you each you run up to these two poles that you just clatter against, and then you just have to get it at the right time.
Oh
So you
shit.
just there go, bang.
That would
You
involve a
know-
lot of skill, I think. Like
Quite a lot of-
fitness,
I imagine quite a lot
accuracy,
of, Olympic-
concentration, to
You'd
say
need
the least.
some like good core to get the thrust.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, in
think of the
Japan.
sponsorship though.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's where you get tattoos, like on your dick,
Yeah.
isn't it? That photo
That's why
finish
the photo
is
finish is
where
just got like Seiko. Perfect.
Amazing.
or just face instead of Facebook, because my penis is tiny.
Oh, that's sad. You know, in
I'm just trying
Japan,
to think of something
they've
that
got
brand that ends in head now.
masturbation competitions where
Right.
it's like you have to masturbate the longest. I watched this like
The longest?
small- yeah.
You watched
Like,
it.
No, I watched a documentary
Oh.
where it's
A
like a
documentary. Go on.
and it was this like about this guy who is in these competitions, like the longest wank competitions, basically, and
it
he
Wang Fan?
trains for it. And like
Wang
every
long.
morning, he'll have a really long wank just in the kitchen while his like girlfriend's.
You've got to
walking
limber
around.
up, haven't you?
Huh?
You've got to limber
I
up.
don't understand
What do you
how
mean?
that's a competition for longest wank.
Well, it's like as long as how long
Yeah,
can you last?
you
kind
could
of.
just like surely are they really scrutinising? You could just have your hand just slightly
Yeah.
off of it at all times. You know?
I don't
Yeah,
know the
definitely
rules.
doing it.
Surely,
Definitely
like,
I
You
don't know
wait
the
4
rules.
hours and have a wank.
well, like, surely.
You
No,
have
no,
to be
you
doing
have to be
it. You
consistently
can't just
doing it.
wait. It's like I've been
You
waiting
just
for
tickle the end of
36
it for
years.
just hours, just that.
I don't know
Watch
the rules.
a film at the same time.
There probably is like
Surely shortest wank is more impressive.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, the point of wanking is just to, get it out and over with.
yeah,
No,
you
no,
don't wanna
I
waste
think
too much
we're
time.
just getting old.
Oh, right.
I think it's just
Well-
jaded. But imagine if it's a
We're
competition
jaded wankers.
that they're in like that they're in a you jaded wanker. I imagine they're in like a cylindrical room just with porn blasting at all times.
And they're all aimed at each other.
It's not like a joust.
Well, that's what I'm trying to make it a competition.
I would watch that.
A proper competition.
Wank joust.
Yeah.
You have to score a mark on somebody.
Yeah, everyone's got a
That's
everyone's
where
got a
the food
target on
colouring
their
will come in.
chest, and they're
Run
standing across the room from each other.
With Craig Charles. to
It's kind of
commentate.
like paintball,
Yeah.
and Robot Wars
I
mixed
was gonna
together.
say,
Yeah,
It's very, got that Robot Wars vibe.
Amazing.
Maybe get Forrester involved. She's there egging him on.
you got to have Forrester.
There was
got
actually a
to.
jousting
Wouldn't last
show
very
on
long if she
TV.
was around.
Yeah, what a
Genuine
Filthy
jousting.
bitch.
Yeah, genuine
Okay.
jousting show, not a wank jousting show.
Hold on, you'd watch a
There was a jousting show on TV for a while.
Was it?
Yeah, it was called like Full
was called
Metal
The Cable Guy.
Joust or something.
Full Metal
Oh,
Joust.
joust.
Make it
Wow.
happen.
Yeah, it was really dumb but kind of entertaining. It was a bunch of Americans who were like, "Yeah, I used to be in the Marines. I'm gonna be good at this." And they'll go up against a guy who was like a show jumper, and they're all like taking the piss out of him for being a show jumper. But
I
he just
bet he
rode
fucking-
horses with it. He fucking rinsed them up.
Obviously.
They were just a bunch of like ex-military guys who had ridden a horse once when they were young. You thought they were going to do
Yeah.
well because they were big, and this guy was
No.
like a show jumper. Just like about took them off their horses.
I've never
It was
understood
great.
jousting. Just, well, I understand it, but I mean, just get a longer rod.
I think there's
What?
rules.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
a rule.
they each have the same length rods.
No, yeah, but you can just get a couple of inches more. No one's going to measure them, are they?
I hear if you take the end off a jousting rod, it still works.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I read it in a
They've
study
done
in
in
Brazil.
Brazil.
Only when
Yeah.
you're charging towards another man, Will.
Yeah. As I often am.
On a horse?
I don't have any more information about this.
Is that the end of penis
no,
facts?
yeah, I do. There's not much recent data on the topic, but a more up-to-date study from Weill Cornell Medical College has discovered that the strength of force with which a gent ejaculates is directly linked with how satisfied he is about his orgasm. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
But no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Because surely
that's
you're only
why.
satisfied with an orgasm after you've had it.
Well, if it's like a
No, they're just
strong-gasm.
linking the two together. What do you mean?
I think it's just bad
read
English
that-
on that guy's part.
Oh, right. Read that again.
It's saying the force is proportional to how good of an orgasm you're having.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Yeah,
how
so
much
it-
you are satisfied
like-
with
So
it.
it's like a deep.
It's not, you
So
don't
just-
mark it out of 10 afterwards and then that factors into the length
And then you
and
come
the
again
distance.
because you're satisfied. That's
No,
what.
they ask you, like, was that good? And they're like, yeah. And like, yeah, but you seem to be really into it. And they're like, actually, yeah, I think about it. It was great. And then it just sort of creeps along the floor a little bit further. Holy shit.
Like the emotional gel in Ghostbusters,
Oh.
Yeah.
except spunk.
It's a river of slime running under the city.
Oh.
That's all your penis facts.
Oh,
Right, should we move on to the Bowl of Destiny?
Yeah,
doing Bowl
I've
of
got
Destiny?
a number of other.
I haven't been warned
facts.
about Bowl of Destiny.
Felch the Bowl of Destiny and find a question
The
to
Bowl
ask
of
us.
Destiny's Child.
Can I use my hand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Just
Do
when
I-
you said felching, I don't have a straw on me.
Do I use the penis?
Name one thing that not many people know about you.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Mm.
Anything? Is it this me or is this everyone?
We all have a go.
We all have.
Well, I'll go last.
Why? It's your
Yeah.
question.
You know everything about me. We're oldest friends.
I don't know that though. There might be something dead dirty.
Dirty. That not many people.
Yeah. All right. I might know it. You can do it. Me and Tom might know it.
I once
Freak out someone
knocked.
you've just met.
Yeah.
I once
We've only just
knocked a child out in an arcade
met.
I didn't know that. What was that?
with an air hockey puck.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it need more explanation? Or?
Did you just.
No. Were you just?
Can we just leave it at that?
Oh,
How
no,
did you
that's
do
me.
that?
Sorry.
I was down the marina. Doesn't matter.
Don't point a direction.
Yonder.
Yeah.
And you know air hockey tables, they have like the little lip
Yeah.
where the puck goes under.
Yeah.
I was playing a game. I don't know. Were you there? I think you were there.
No, I don't think it was.
Oh. And I think it might have been, it doesn't matter. And I hit it really hard against the side and it kind of got trapped and it like did that thing before something happens where it goes and it went pew and flew out of the table and kind of arced its way through the arcade. This is no joke. And it hit a baby on the head.
Baby. You
In
said
a-
a kid a minute
baby,
ago.
you
I
said
was thinking like
kid.
he's 10
What's
or
the
something.
difference?
One of them gets carried, the other one can walk.
Well, this was it was in a pram, so I don't know.
That's a grey area.
Yeah.
It could have been a baby, it could have been a child. I didn't stick around long enough to find out
It's a
So
bind.
how did you know that it was knocked out?
because it started crying. It went, ah, and then it went,
So it could have died.
it didn't die.
God,
It didn't die. There was
the
nothing in
baby.
the paper. It didn't die.
Oh, you're on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing in the paper.
Okay.
This was about
It could have had an
13
adorable little
years
baby
ago.
hemorrhage.
Okay.
And now every time I see someone in a wheelchair, I think that could be him.
What, just because he never got out of the pram?
Well, no, but just because I
Because
just
got brain damage.
I look to see if they've got some kind of like indentation on their head, just to think, oh shit, that could be the one.
Did you apologise to the parents, or did you just
No,
leave
he
it?
ran away.
I fucking legged it.
Yeah,
thought I'd killed a kid.
You still might have done.
Yeah,
I didn't.
you might.
No.
Dude, that's not the only time. I remember multiple times whenever Eldge throws something, there's like a 1 in 3 chance of it hitting a child.
Oh my
It
God.
does happen
It's
a lot.
happened when we were playing.
Someone would
we're
think I was
throwing a ball
aiming
around
for
the
them. No, I'm scared to have kids in case, I accidentally throw one off a cliff or something, or we're driving along the motorway and I just accidentally undo the window, pick him up and throw him out. I can't guarantee
Accidentally.
that won't happen.
Clumsy, yeah.
I'm pretty clumsy.
Yeah.
So that's something that not many people know about me.
Wow.
And I don't know the end of the story, so if there are any listeners out there that are that child, I apologise. And how the hell did you work a computer?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't think they can even speak at this point. So.
It's got dark quickly.
Well,
What do we know about you, Tom?
it was either that or a wanking story, so...
Save it.
I once played an Irish priest in a vampire-themed musical.
Wow.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it was in year 7 in my school. They put on a play called The Dracula Spectacular, if you can fucking believe it.
Amazing.
And I played an Irish priest.
Was it a musical?
It was a musical. It was like a jazzy fucking vampire-themed
Was
musical.
this is pre-long hair, Tom? Is this
Yeah,
sort of
this is
Tom?
year 7.
This sounds
So
like
what sort of do
It's
we...
Coggeshall Massive.
Yeah, I probably had curtains. Probably had like hardcore curtains back then.
fucking hell.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was pretty good actually.
How did you have many lines? Was it a big
Yeah, no, it
part?
was a reasonably. I think it was like probably like the 4th or 5th biggest part in the play.
Are we talking? Are we talking like Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or are we talking Dead and Loving It with Leslie Nielsen?
Closer to that.
Fucking love
Okay,
that film.
just
Yeah.
checking.
How have you seen
was
that, but
absurd.
not like Cocoon?
Or Get Carter.
Yeah.
Anything.
Exactly.
Godfather. No.
I've seen
Anyway.
Dead and Loving It.
Yeah, I recommend the Dracula Spectacular if you ever get a
If
chance.
you're ever in
If
time
you-
machine travelling
Yeah.
Coggeshall.
I don't think we wrote it. I think it's
Oh.
just a play that's out there.
Yeah, it must be.
Really?
They're terrible schools.
It sounds like a
Fucking
teacher
hell.
wrote it,
It was,
to be honest.
pretty bad.
What about yours, Will?
I'm trying to think. But you've just reminded me of having played the innkeeper in a primary school production. That was pretty good.
Was that?
It's
the
not something
nativity
that people
play?
don't know about me, though, because everyone who was there knew it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Um,
Everyone had like little primary school things, but I'd not heard of Dracula Spectacular before.
yeah, that's pretty special.
I played a Nancy, the name of a character, not...
Yeah, not a paedophile.
Yeah, that wasn't a good day for me.
No, I don't know what people don't know. I really, really like lounge music and wish I was a lounge singer. That's like my main. If I wasn't into technology, I'd
Yeah,
love
like
to be a crooner.
You need to give us some examples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rat
Burt
Packs
Bacharach.
and
Oh.
that kind of thing.
I thought you meant like Vic Reeves. Like...
Ranu. No, yeah, that's my thing.
Crooners.
My fucking jam.
See, I knew I should have gone last because these are all... I just told something deep and dark from my soul, and you guys are going, I was in a play in my primary school.
You just
Like,
did a Pat Butcher. I killed a kid.
yeah. This isn't fair. You're not telling me the
That's because none of us
rules.
have committed murder.
I'm glad I didn't tell the other story I had fucking planned.
Right, what don't we know about you?
I used to think that aerosol air fresheners in bathrooms were bombs.
What are you talking about? What aerosols in bathrooms?
You
Do
know,
you like
air
Glade
fresheners.
plugins?
Like Glade
Non-plugins.
sprays.
Yeah, you thought they were bombs.
Yeah, okay, so
Wind this back.
one day, this was in Paris, when my mum was talking about something, she was talking about the air freshener, and I was quite young. And and they're called booms, basically.
Can you
I
give us a
can't
context though? You say quite young. Do you mean 14?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean like 3, 4.
and you remember this?
And they're
Yeah.
called what?
Booms,
Where's this?
but in France.
Oh.
But I can't pronounce it
Spongebob.
right because I got a cold and my French is terrible. Anyway, so I thought, or at least that's what my mum called it anyway. So I thought, at this point, I said, oh no, I must have been 4 because I started knowing English by now. So I thought that she meant a bomb. So I kept it
because
quiet.
you were getting the words confused.
Yeah, I was getting the words confused. I was quite young. I was thrown into an
New
English
language,
school, new language, and then I started confusing the two. And so for ages, I thought they were bombs and I wouldn't go in the toilet. And my parents know why.
Is this why you always shit outside?
No, that's because she's French.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The old latrines.
Yeah.
Sorry, latrines.
Yeah, so like for ages, I just wouldn't go in that toilet because I thought there was a bomb in there.
So it's you and bears that shit in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just fling cum in the woods. So.
I do. That's kind of my thing.
What do you do in the woods?
Run away from Teldge.
Oh, come
Chase me. Right.
Go on.
Him
Then.
dip. Brilliant. What don't you want said at your funeral?
Well, as soon as you tell me, I'm saying it. Not that I'm going to kill you or anything, but
if it happens.
maybe lie.
Okay. Ooh. Probably just don't want people to be sad.
Well, it's a
But
funeral.
that's a bit of a cop-out.
That's
Yeah, it's a
boring,
massive
mate.
cop-out.
You're saying
but
not-
are
I
we
want
talking
people
like-
to be-
You're talking about things to not be said at your funeral.
But do you mean revealed?
The question
It's
is,
quite broad,
you
isn't
wrote
it?
the questions.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
We
think
just print them out.
it's like, what would you not want people to be like their lasting memory of you?
Oh, right.
You wouldn't want to be defined as that.
Right.
Yeah. So, for instance,
Depends how you died, doesn't it?
That genius.
If you're the guy that
Yeah.
died fucking a scarecrow, then I don't want that told at the funeral.
He was never with straw women until the end.
You reached the last straw.
Amazing.
Damn it.
You could have had that.
I know. Can we edit that and put that in right at the start when
We'll
we
just
start talking
cut
about
to
it? Yeah.
The last straw cut back. That's weird. I don't know. I don't like this question. Can I veto it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, we
Oh,
can
have you
veto. I didn't know. Who's making the rules up?
We already made them up.
Can I have these in writing, the rules?
No. This is. You only get one veto. What's your favourite form of exercise?
Walking. No, seriously.
Really?
Exercise is shit. I just walk everywhere really quickly.
I mean, sex can
That's
be
how I
counted as
stay.
exercise, so I'm just going to have that.
Yeah, all right.
No, it's supposed to be an activity you've done in the last year.
It doesn't mention any of that.
Call the
Doesn't
Burns
mention
unit.
Any of that. Bitch.
Fucking hell, aloe
Get the
vera.
Savlon.
Yeah. Break the glass. Yeah, that's mine. What's yours?
What was yours?
Sex.
Damn it. Does that mean I can't have that?
Yeah,
you can have
can't.
wanking.
That's not the same, is it? Kind of,
Well,
that
you're one
makes you
Popeye
like
arm.
some kind of stud, and that makes me.
I did
wanker.
notice you were a little off balance.
No, thanks. They call me the fiddler crab. What was
They
the
don't.
question?
What's your
your
favourite form of
favourite form of
exercise?
exercise?
Moving around quickly.
All right, so
The same as
walking, jogging, fucking.
No. Just moving around quickly.
Oh, just
Occasional flurries of quick,
right.
intense movement, and then just stationary for the
Back
rest
to
of the
normal.
time. Yeah,
as if
So
someone's
that could
pressed
be
fast forward
wanking.
and then
Yeah.
stopping.
that could be sex.
You just add it into any activity you're doing.
Just being
Yeah.
kind of
Eating
spazzy.
popcorn. Yeah, just do it as quick as you fucking can.
Yeah.
Job done.
Not really exercise eating, though, is it?
No.
Well, popcorn's mostly air, so I think it is.
That's celery.
No, that's mostly
No,
water.
celery is mostly water.
And
You
those
passed the
little
test.
fucking stringy bits that you get.
Ugh.
Who fucking eats celery?
I
What's
do.
yours?
Mine's pole dancing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
It's fucking great.
dancing with the Polish.
Exactly.
Hold on, are we not going to extrapolate on that at all?
What?
You're pole dancing.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
I haven't done it in a while.
Are you a professional?
No.
Oh.
See, Penny does this as well, and she's always like, "Oh, it should be a sport. It should be in the Olympics."
It
kind
really
of thing.
fucking should.
And I know you think the same thing, but it's like I don't know why. Like, pole
It's
dancers
just-
are very militant about it.
Because it's have you?
Yeah,
What?
it's really
I've not got to
difficult,
that level where
but
it's
the
like
problem is,
fucking mental.
it's tied to. It's not like with the javelin. People are going, "Yeah, I see the javelin. That's great."
Because
But I
people
also
shove
go.
it
I
up
also
there.
go and pay to go and watch a woman do that in a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
I see what
problem.
you mean.
It's a
But
it's a
the
social
women
problem.
who
Also,
do
you
it in
can
the
measure
club.
how far a javelin went. How are you going to measure how well somebody
Well,
pulls?
there's
no,
a
but
scoring system.
it's the
but
same
there
as
are-
It's like
there are
gymnastics. It's like
competitions.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Because there
it's
are
like
different.
dressage.
I'm just
They're-
not really up for
But
things
on a
being the
pole.
Olympics where it relies upon like judges' scores. It should be who did something fastest or furthest.
Yeah,
not
but it still
like-
judges scores. What have you got against
Like,
dressage?
like the run and wing.
Whoa, touch the nerve there.
No,
Pole
I was-
dancing
I
and
was saying
dressage.
It's got the same thing where
It's
you
horse
just
dancing.
you're being judged on something
All right. Yeah.
like the gymnastics. Like,
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
I
horse
just don't
dancing.
I don't like that. I like sports where it's
do you know
just like.
what? Are you
there's a
afraid of
score.
dancing
Yeah.
with a horse?
No, I think
Are
there's a
you-
fucking score to Olympic sports.
There's
it
a
shouldn't be
score to
subjective.
dressage as well. well.
Yeah, that shouldn't be in the Olympics.
They should.
It really
And
shouldn't.
it is.
Well, because all the world gives a shit about dressage.
Yeah, I do.
It's like, I don't know.
Why is it
like-
why is it called dressage?
Is that a
no
French
idea.
word? Because it
Yeah.
ends in age.
Because it's like a... it's French because it's âge.
Age.
I think it's a good
Well,
rule.
it's not called dressage, is it?
Yeah. Give some of that
Because
dressage on, would you?
Dressage is, dressage is like a term for like training or like...
You don't know, do you?
No, I do,
No,
but
she's
it's
got a
hard.
terrible vocabulary.
I
She's
can't
a former
translate it
horser.
from French. It's
I mean,
hard
look,
to translate.
I've no doubt it takes a load of talent. I just think that anything that requires
It's just a
judges,
talent that you don't have and you're
No, I
just
think it's
jealous.
anything that requires judges to decide the score.
But what about
is inherent.
gymnastics
Pass the
then?
Savlon.
I don't think that should really be. I don't think you should have any subjective sports in the Olympics.
So the distance of your cum should be in the Olympics.
100%.
100 metres.
Yeah.
Let me read this question. Let's
100
get
metre
this topic.
jizzling. Go on.
What do you dream about at night?
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking broad. Veto.
Oh, hang on, it's my veto. I'll
it's a
veto
shit
it.
question.
All right, I'll
Come
veto
on.
it.
Oh, I had a good
What
answer.
do you dream
Had a good
about?
answer.
Did you?
Damn it.
100 metre jizz.
Yeah.
So
Dressage.
that's what you dream about life, not in your head. No, never mind. What's the stupidest habit that mankind participates in regards to the environment? Oh, fucking hell, in regards to the
Where
environment.
the fuck did you get these questions from? Are these from Kinder
The
Eggs or something?
internet. Can we change this question to what's the stupidest habit you have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
let's
you
do
want.
that.
You got to answer it first, though.
I am
What?
going fucking last on this one.
Okay.
After the latest reveal that I
I
killed
don't
someone.
know what are my habits. I don't know what my habits are.
Why did you change it to that, knowing that you couldn't answer it?
Because the stupidest habit that mankind participates in regards to the environment is
Oh, we'll
stupid.
just go down to what's your worst habit that you've got.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree.
Tom, have
it's
you got
better.
one?
Yeah.
I smoke far too much. That's probably a pretty dumb habit.
That's pretty dumb,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's dumb.
James?
I have got a very specific type of OCD when it comes to like when I go to bed at night. I have to check the house, all the windows and the doors. I don't have
That's not a
OCD.
specific type, that's quite common.
Is it? But
Yeah.
4 or 5 times.
I did not know that.
I have that thing, but when I leave the house, I have to make sure, like, go back and forth that I've made sure that
I
I've
do
locked
that
the door.
sometimes too.
Yeah.
The problem, but I don't have
But
it
it's
when
a
I sleep
habit,
anywhere else.
It's
Like,
only
I
at
could
home.
sleep in a tent on the side of the M25,
There's no lock
and
on
I'd
the
be
thing.
absolutely fine.
Well, so
But do
when
you
you went
do
away,
it-
you had no problems. It was just when you're at home.
It's just when I'm at home. It's like, this
But
is
is
my
it-
castle. I'm
What
going to
about-
make
what
sure
about
that
if you house sit for someone, do you do it to their
No, I
house?
can give a shit. It's not my house, is it?
Never going to ask you to do that.
It's fine.
Okay.
What's yours?
Don't know, habits. Thing is, that's a disorder, right? Like, if it's OCD, that's
Whoa.
like a condition.
I haven't moved
right?
up to disorder yet. It's still a habit
5
for me.
times?
It's just obsessive compulsive.
5 times is the most. It depends on how much I've been smoking and drinking as to whether I remember I've done it the first couple of
Right.
times.
so
so
it's a memory.
part of it is OCD, part of it is just have a terrible,
Just being
terrible
drunk
memory.
all the time.
Yeah.
Habits. I don't know. I chew my lip a lot, often bleeding from my lip. It's pretty fucking stupid.
Probably stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just blunt my teeth with some kind of like file.
Yeah. Shotgun. I'll do it for you.
What are we?
Whoa.
What's going on?
Oh, you are? You idiot.
Has it, she answered? What's your?
Well, I think my worst one, at least the one that annoys everyone, is I click everything that I could possibly click.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh, I do that too.
Would you be like pens if you got a clicky pen?
No, I click, I crack
Oh,
all my knuckles,
yeah.
I crack my neck,
Yeah.
I crack my shoulders, I crack my knees,
Oh.
I crack my toes.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just constantly. And I also click pens and stuff quite rapidly
I
and
do my
annoyingly.
fingers and stuff. I have a tendency to correct people even when I really shouldn't.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
Ah.
Yeah, I should stop that. It's quite obnoxious.
The more I think about it, the more my life is made up of just habits that should stop. I do everything that everyone's just said. Like, I tap stuff all the time. I click my fingers. I can't remember what I'm
Smoke,
doing. I smoke, I drink. I'm rude to a lot of people. Like,
Hold on, your lip's looking great.
Yeah.
thanks, man. I might start biting it now just to get the full set.
Yeah. Collected them all.
Right.
Is this your dip?
This is my dip. What's the best, worst gift you have given or received?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hang on, there's 4 different things.
Yeah. So let's
Start with the first one.
let's go with best. What's the best gift you've received or given,
Okay.
or worst if that's more interesting?
I think we should just do all of them.
Yeah.
All right, best first.
Somebody else, I can't think.
I got a drum kit,
Pretty
Nice.
good present.
but yeah, I think that's it. I win.
Wicked. Well done. Good.
Given,
Speedboat.
received.
I received it.
Yeah, but what did you give that was the best? Do you
Yeah.
give
What's the
gifts?
best gift you're given?
I rocket gifts. I'm like the Santa Claus of Christmas.
Is that why you're trying to rock the beard? Eventually, when you're
Yeah,
old and
I'm
grey,
eventually just going to
you'll
go
get
grey,
there.
and then I'm going to take over slowly. It's like an apprenticeship.
From Tim Allen.
No, that was a film. Will Santa Claus is
What
real?
about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
In what film does he
Jingle
play
All the Way.
Santa?
Yeah.
He doesn't play Santa in that, does he?
He was Santa in a
He's
film,
Santa.
wasn't he?
Santa.
He's just a dad trying to get a gift.
No, not. But he
He's
did play
playing
Santa in a
Santa
film.
to
I'm
his
sure he did.
No.
I.
Is that one of the lines from Sid Film?
Yeah, do you not know that film?
With that line? No.
I am Father Christmas. It did happen. Okay,
I'm
I know
pretty
that was
sure-
Predator 2.
It's easily to...
He wasn't even in that. The worst gift I've received was I got some coat hangers from my nan.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even have anything to hang on them.
Also wasn't a question. Question was, what's the best gift you've given?
Oh, well, I've answered a different one, so we'll just
But
move
that's
on.
still part of the question, though.
Yeah.
It's
go
gift
best or
received,
worst.
best and worst.
Okay. What's the best thing you've given?
My love,
Oh, God.
if you're listening.
Something in my eye.
I
by the way.
can't fucking
Sorry,
remember.
that's me.
Oh.
I took Tori to Harry Potter World
Very good
for her
gift.
birthday,
If you like.
and then I
Nice.
took her to UFC because she likes
Pretty
people
awesome.
beating the shit out. She likes weird kiddie magic stuff, and then she likes 2 grown men beating the fucking
Who
shit
doesn't
out
like
of each
that,
other.
though?
That's so good.
Everyone should like that.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And then I bought her a chest tattoo, and I put it in a little wooden, like
Hang on a minute.
a voucher.
Okay.
Sorry, I realised how that sounds.
I cut it off the
I thought
corpse.
this
So I
was
went a
the
bit
step
Buffalo
up to
Bill there.
killing the baby.
Right, fuck me. I made a voucher and I put it in a little treasure trove with gold coins and wrapped it up and gave it to her.
That's cute.
Yeah. See?
Nailed.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We didn't say list all of the great gifts you've
Oh.
ever
Yeah.
given so as to make yourself sound brilliant.
Sorry.
But well done.
Thanks, man.
Prick.
Okay, well, I'm shit at giving gifts too. I gave Tom. I gave you those letters that spelled Jew.
thanks. And a J and E and a W.
Yeah, you know those like ornamental letters you can get. Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
but that's a pretty good
That's
present.
pretty good. Till some of my elderly relatives come round and just
What's a
type that
mead?
nonsense.
So you have to hide the
He turns the W upside down. Gem.
Gem.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Job done.
My cousin.
Or mesh.
Beige.
Sorry, I talked too much during that. I'll remain silent for the next question.
I don't. What was the question?
Good.
Gifts.
Good. Just presents. Can you remember anything
Presents, good,
remotely?
bad.
Well, we've done this before, but Transformers, brilliant. Game Boy, brilliant. Loving all that.
What have you given me as a
Engagement
good
ring,
present?
brilliant.
That's not really a present.
That's not, yeah.
Ah, come on.
You were kind of owed that.
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, you gave it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a Christmas present.
We're
That's
not talking about
cheating.
Christmas.
I don't think an engagement
Oh.
ring counts
No,
as a
it's
I
present.
thought
not
this was
a present.
Christmas.
No.
No,
Oh.
this is just anything in general.
Why are we talking about Santa then?
That was you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
Yeah.
you started that.
okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you given any good presents to
Transformers.
anyone?
Given that's not the
It's
engagement.
not an engagement
Yeah.
ring because that's not a
Um,
present.
I think we can all agree that doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's a trade.
Your
I
life.
give you ring, I have wife.
Yeah, your life for this circle of metal.
Yikes.
Poor Penny.
I can't think. Like, that's a really good question. I'm not very good at particularly well thought out gifts. They've only just been like,
Oh, she's lucky,
oh,
isn't she?
I've got you.
He's a keeper.
I've got you an iPad because like you'd really like.
That's a
an
fucking
iPad.
good gift.
Yeah,
It's
that's
an
a well
expensive
gift.
gift, but it's not thoughtful like your treasure trove of
But
like
that's only
human
because I couldn't.
flesh.
But that's only because I couldn't afford an iPad.
Aren't tattoos expensive?
Yeah, tattoos.
Yeah, but they're not as
expensive.
expensive as iPads.
I got it on refurb though.
Ah,
Oh my god, you dickhead! This isn't brand new, but it looks brand new.
Yeah,
Hope
you
she
just
listens to
you
this.
Just paint white over the refurb bit. Anyway, it's not true.
Darn.
Tipex.
Wow.
Have I done all the bits of the question? Worst gift
worst
I've received? Don't know. I got a little bit. I should probably should have said this. Penny's sister gave me a little bit of plastic that you gather up the cord of your laptop with for Christmas.
Tangle Mate.
Well, the thing that's already attached to the power pack, which I've broken, so I now need it, but I've lost it.
So what you mean is one of the worst presents
Of
you've
this
got?
excellent Apple Macintosh computer
Stop
available
kissing
now.
her ass.
That is pretty funny.
It wasn't a great present. It was a bit of plastic.
Yeah.
No, I think that's pretty good.
Well, you need it now.
She does have it. Like, I'm sorry, Mel. She does have an issue with gift giving. She's gone away this week to visit a friend in France, and I noticed she had a mug tree in her suitcase. I was like, why are you taking a mug tree?
Oh,
Surely there'll be a place to hang mugs wherever you're going.
Better safe
Also,
than
you
sorry,
haven't packed
mate.
mugs.
Yeah.
So it's waste of time. It's a gift for someone,
Ah, wow, that is a gift.
which is pretty impressive. But it's not about her. It's about me.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Well,
What are your gifts?
best gift I ever got was a horse. Because,
What,
Worst-
like a live horse?
like a live horse.
Not just because you eat them.
Wasn't just
No.
a pack of Finder's crispy pancakes.
Yeah.
No.
This is just
an
like having a bit
an
of
actual horse.
Wow, is it still alive?
No.
I'm sorry
It's
to hear
kind of a
that.
sore point.
Oh, is
The
that?
worst gift was having to kill it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I know how you people get with your horses.
You people. What do you mean, you people?
Women.
Women.
Yeah. The worst gift I ever got, I actually don't know. Oh, I hope she doesn't hear this.
Why not broadcast it on the internet? Yeah. Best way to keep it under wraps.
Because it was really recent. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it.
Well, you
it's-
have to
you
now.
have to now.
We'll edit it out.
Or quickly change
the
it
thing
in your
is,
head.
like, I don't get a lot of gifts, and when I do, it's like, eh. Not in that way. It's just I don't really give a shit. So I won't say who, but I received for Christmas like a jacket or a cardigan. I don't know what it
A
was.
jardigan.
A jardigan.
Cacket.
That was just, and I mean, this was like in fashion at the time, I think. It was just like, basically just looked like a shaggy rug.
Oh, you're talking about the, what do they call them? A gilet.
Yeah.
You know, like a
don't know.
furry waistcoat. Like
That's a
imagine
body
James's
warmer.
beard
No, but
as
it
a
was
waistcoat.
longer. It was longer. And it was just, I think it was furry. Was it furry? I don't know. It was some form of furry that I didn't really enjoy.
So you're trying to remember between the time you received it and the time you got to Oxfam to give it away.
I actually, gave it back. 'Cause-
You gave it back.
Yeah,
To the person or to the shop?
to the person.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You crossed all kind of gift-giving lines there.
Well,
At least you won't have to receive anything from them ever again.
Or speak to
no,
them.
no, I definitely do. Which is
Well, who
quite
is
bad.
it?
I'm not saying.
Well, they fucking know.
Family or friend?
Technically family.
Ah, so an
now we know
in-law.
who. Yeah, it's an in-law. We've Sherlock the shit out of it.
Well deduced, Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing is, I'm really not into clothes or fashion. So
Yeah,
I
I can
didn't.
tell.
Thanks. Yeah, in my fucking.
You work at a
Fox
games
Sound
company, I mean,
t-shirt
come on.
and-
So, I don't like what. I just talk me through the conversation. Like, you got the gift. You're like,
Okay,
Did
so
you say thanks or did you go no? Do you keep that?
Whoa, I'll stop you there.
I received
Sorry, Chris's
it
mum. You
and
keep. I mean,
returned
whoever.
it via proxy, and I felt really bad about it because I'm not
Via
in-
proxy,
Yeah.
via your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Fucking.
She went, sorry, I don't like it, but you're going to have to deal with this shit.
No,
You're the
'cause
worst. This is terrible.
That's bad.
I do feel bad, and he insisted though because he said if she said if you don't like it,
Everyone says that. That's
If you don't-
nonsense.
if you don't like it, return you can give it back and I'll change it for something else. And then so
I guess you could. I mean,
what else am I going to do?
if they
with it?
say that, then you're fully within your rights to do that, but you shouldn't have done it.
Correct.
Cool, I did feel bad about it, and it's
I mean,
just
was
not
it
my thing.
rancid?
Well, it's just really not my thing, and I don't get it. I don't get that kind of thing, and I don't wear that kind of thing.
Maybe she thought you do a lot of cosplay, you could turn it into bits of a costume.
Well, the bad thing
Did that
about
cross
it,
your mind?
I did think maybe I could use this later for something like that.
Yeah. Like you ever do like a barbarian of some sort?
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Little furry pads. And whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been useful for my Kung Fury cosplay.
There you go. Tom, gifts. We know
let's
you. We know your worst one. The letters
Yeah.
M, E, and J.
No, actually, it's not
One
even
of them
close.
upside down.
Not even close.
Mej.
Really?
Yeah, the worst
Jeez.
present I got was a potato clock from my grandma. My grandma had this fucking flair for giving the most boring fucking gifts. She would give like me and my brother like blank exercise books and like rulers and shit. She wanted
stuff
to be
that you're
like
gonna use
educational
for
bollocks. No,
education.
like as a kid, the last thing you want for a present is educational bollocks. It's fucking absolute shit.
it's pretty bad.
So she gave us a fucking potato clock, which is just the shittiest.
What's
of
she
all.
trying to teach you about the famine?
I don't fucking
Electricity.
know. It was just an AIDS gift because you make your little clock out of a potato and it runs for like a week,
But
and then
it
you've got a
teaches-
mouldy fucking potato and
It
no
teaches
clock.
you about
Candy potato.
electricity.
There's quite a few around.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's not Ireland.
See, I would have quite liked that as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
I bought
That's
myself an
disgusting.
ant farm recently.
Recently,
you?
as a
Yeah.
kid, recently I bought myself an ant farm.
No, but I mean that kind of like I would have loved that potato
Enclosed
clock.
No,
experiment.
as a kid, when you've got to remember when you're a kid, you have no economic power of your own, so you're waiting for those like 2 events of a year of like Christmas
That's
and
true,
birthday,
actually, yeah.
in order to
You
be
want
able
them to
the
pay
actual
off.
things that you want. So when somebody wastes one of those slots with a fucking potato clock,
And you were
You're
like,
so
come
angry
on,
about
mighty
this
Metro
still.
Scale Electrics.
yeah, you want
It's a potato.
anything but some educational presents. That's just a slap in the
Still,
face.
that's so good. Do you know what I almost
I'd have
bought
made
myself
chips
the other
out of
day? I almost bought myself the other
doesn't
day
even come with potato.
a dinosaur extraction kit. So you get
Whoa,
this
hold on.
block
Yeah,
of...
I know exactly what you mean.
you get this block of
I'm on
like
your side.
something, and then you get these little
A
tools.
block of amber?
No.
No, it's like it's like plaster.
It's like plaster, and you excavate dinosaur bones, and then you build a dinosaur out of it.
So archaeologists are so lazy, instead of actually extracting the dinosaurs, they've decided to sell bits of land in case there's a dinosaur inside it.
It's for young, up and coming Indiana Jones
yeah,
wannabes.
exactly. And it was
my
$6.99, and I
Up and
regret
coming.
not buying it.
Kirsty, my
'cause-
girlfriend would love that.
It's brilliant.
She's obsessed with
Mine's
dinosaurs.
blank. I don't get... So
You
hold on,
basically
is it
you
a
buy
cube
no,
or-
it's like just
It's a
it's like a rock.
rectangle,
It's like a
yeah.
rock shape.
This one was a
just a-
rectangle, yeah.
oh, okay.
As if it had been excavated from a plot of...
And then you get these little tools and you have to like chip away at it
Yeah,
and
and
then
you
brush
brush
off
it
and get
and
the bones
stuff.
out and then you can build the
build the
dinosaur.
whole dinosaur.
So it's like those wooden slot together things, but you've got to find the bits.
It's not
Yeah.
wooden,
And it's
but
plastic.
it's plastic, yeah.
But they look like bones.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
But it's great.
How is that weird? It's the fucking best thing ever, and I really want one, and I regret not buying it at the
But
weekend.
it's like going, I tell you what, I've got you some Lego, but I'll put it inside this jelly mold. You gotta carefully eat your way in and lick all the jelly off so that they don't get sticky when you build it.
Who wouldn't like that?
Actually, yeah, that's your Christmas
That
sorted.
sounds fucking great.
I want that.
I might make a cube of Lego jelly soon. There you go. You're welcome, Lego. You can have that.
I'd like to raise a point about the ant farm that I bought.
Sorry,
Yeah.
please do continue.
Yeah.
The air holes for the ants were big enough to let the ants out. I'd just like to... It doesn't need any more
That
explanation
seems
than
like
that.
a fatal flaw.
Other than that
Yeah.
it was a bad
Other
purchase.
than now you don't have an ant farm anymore.
Now
You've
you
got
just
a
have an
glass
ant
ants
box.
in your
house.
house.
Yeah, but it was one of those ones that had like the blue gel. It wasn't any like mud or dirt. It had like the see-through blue gel,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
could see them, and it was awesome
But do you think that like
until
it's-
it didn't come with any ants.
But it didn't.
No, you can send off a special big ants. But I thought,
They don't fit through.
but I thought.
How do you feed them in?
Well, no, you
How
can
do you
take the
get-
top off, but it's got like air holes in the
So
top.
why do you have an ant farm with no ants?
Well, I threw it away
No. She's asking why did you buy just the ant farm and not get ants?
because I thought I could just get ants from the garden. Which I was right. I could just get ants from the garden.
We
I went
imagine
out. I'm not joking. This is when I lived at Belmont up at Sevendale. So I must have been about 26, like 25, not long ago. I went out ant wrangling. I had a little cup and a bit of paper, and I was trying to scoop up ants and get them in without getting any of the dirt in there because it ruined the aesthetic.
Yeah.
And then they just fucking crawled out anyway.
Were you thinking that you'd get the empty house and it would be like an ant version of Animals of Farthing Wood? They would eventually sort of migrate to there thinking this looks like a great situation for us.
I just wanted to look at some ants digging, and they didn't. They just crawled straight out.
And went, the fuck are we doing
Yeah.
in the sea monkey scenario?
Yeah, exactly.
Bullshit.
Sea
Bizarre.
monkeys are great. I got some at university because I wanted a pet, so I was like, sea monkeys.
But no responsibility.
Yeah.
They're a step down from stick insects,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
They are.
Yeah.
Correct. Is that all your gifts? What have you given?
What was your bad gift?
Best,
Wait, that was
best
your bad
presents I've given 2 people iPads. Well, I gave my parents an iPad and gave my girlfriend an iPad. Which I feel horrible having to buy Apple products for other people. Ugh.
Except
What
for
are you
the
saying
wonderful
about-
laptops
Yeah.
available at
Fucking do- fuck those
apple.com/store.
wankers.
Sponsored by Apple.
I'll have those. I'll have Tom's. You look like Davros then in that chair.
I also gave my girlfriend a Spinosaurus tooth because she's obsessed with dinosaurs, and you can actually just go and buy. Yeah, no, you can fucking go online and buy dinosaur parts.
Are you tempted to walk around near like naysaying kids and just pretend to slit their throat like in Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
The Grant method, it's called.
Yes, exactly.
No, seriously, they're not even that expensive.
Do you then
got
pretend to electrocute yourself?
No.
Okay.
On that Tom shell, we're done.
Tom Shell.
Yeah,
Nice.
thanks a lot. You can watch more of WATcast at watcast.net. You can follow us on Twitter at WATcast. Maybe you've watched this on YouTube if I haven't fucked up recording it. But you need to search for it on YouTube. And that's it.
Is there anything you want to plug, Eldge, while you're here?
Yeah, why didn't you call it Oddcast?
How so?
I thought that was a good name.
Well, it's because it's Will, Laura, and Tom.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay,
Yeah.
now it makes sense.
I mean, it still does.
Can I retract that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I retract that.
I'm gonna
We're
leave
going
that
to
in.
leave it in and make it look stupid. But
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything I want to plug? No.
Bye.
Bye.